עובדת סוציאלית
Mm-hmm.
can do for 7 days without court. Okay? But if she does it, and she uses her authority, she must ask the court to confirm the child.
And
Okay?
why does she have the power to do that without the court's approval or without a judge to say okay?
That's the law.
And who makes this law?
Says now.
Who makes this law? Is it private? Is it private or social work, or is it by the government?
The law that's by the government. They gave her the authority in other circumstances that she can use. She has the authority to do it.
Okay, and what? All right. So I still don't know. I still don't. Mm-hmm.
Okay, she must go to court, and the court needs to say that it was okay what she did, and it needs to decide what to do next.
And this is what we're waiting for.
No, the court said two things. It says, okay, I want to hear everyone, that's why I'm מזמן אתכם לדיון. Okay? Meanwhile, I am מאשר את הצו and make it longer. So it's supposed to stand until the דיון only. Okay?
But the דיון was already.
But yes, the דיון was already, but there is no other decision. We were many times they give the decision on the דיון.
Okay, now
if it's not on the דיון, it's the day after, the 2 days after, not so long. I don't know.
Yeah.
I don't have any explanation why she's waiting that long. Okay.
Okay. I'm very frustrated, but
I know. But you must understand that what we said on the דיון, that if you will have an apartment somewhere in the Moshavim next, I don't know, somewhere that they can choose, that the children can.
I have one.
In the school. You have one?
I found one.
You found one?
Yeah.
And you talked with Nechama? I think that even though we don't have a decision yet, we can check and see that you have the apartment and it's okay, and try to continue. But you should
continue with what?
With Benny. Continue to see what we are going to do next.
Because I still don't. Okay, sure.
You should talk with Benny. Benny can go to the court and ask him give a decision.
He did. He asked already yesterday.
He did? Okay.
Now, I still don't understand why they took the boys away from me. Why was there a tzavchil? Can you explain to me? I don't know.
You can try.
Okay. Okay, I'm listening.
I don't know if you like the answers, but listen to the answer.
Okay, sure.
And I'm going to do it in Hebrew.
Oh, sure, whatever you feel comfortable.
Okay, but if you don't understand, just ask, okay?
Sure.
We don't know. I will do it half in Hebrew, half in English.
Okay.
Okay, we don't know you. Okay? When I say we, I am talking about the social service.
Mm-hmm.
We don't know you. We know you only for a few months.
With all due respect, do you know my parents?
No.
But you still give my parents custody for 7 days without knowing them just as much as you don't know me. It is that simple. It looks that simple to me.
That's why I asked you.
Okay, I'll listen. Sure.
Okay, try. I know this is very frustrating for you, and the thought that you can't see your children whenever you like is very frustrating. Okay?
I don't think you understand because you've never been in my shoes, so you don't know. You can only imagine.
Nachon, but I have children, so I.
Yeah, but you have them. Nobody took them away for you.
Nachon, but I know how a mother loves her son, and.
You don't know how I feel. I'm sorry. With all respect, please continue.
Okay, I'm not trying to understand.
Mm-hmm.
But I think that as a parent, I can understand the frustration a bit, okay?
Mm-hmm.
And we don't know you, but what you know is what you told us, and what your parents told, and what school told us, and the report that we got from Canada.
What report did you get from Canada?
There are
reports that my mom was physically abusing my son Yehuda, and he admitted it. I have it on paper.
I don't know what you have. I know what they send us. There are many things there that are much similar to what you thought, what you סיפרת here. Okay?
Right.
So there are, just a second, they didn't tell what they said, the Canadians. They told us about the meeting that they had with you. And they told us what your parents thought and what you thought, what you told them.
Mm-hmm.
Okay? So they don't say any, בעיקר מספרים לנו מה שאתם סיפרתם להם שם. זה מאוד מאוד דומה למה שסיפרתם גם כאן. הם אומרים מה שהם אומרים עליי, ואז גם שם סיפרת כמה קשה לך במערכת יחסים איתם, ואז יש שם דיווח על הביקורים שהיו, אני יודעת שהם ביקרו במעון, העובד הסוציאלי, שם דברים כאלה.
מה זה מעון?
אין שם...
and they didn't find any problems with my parenting ever.
הדברים שאין שם... They are talking about a big problem, but not something...
No, there were no problems. I did complain of my mother physically abusing Yehuda, and Yehuda was interviewed by a child protection service specialist, and
I know that you implement them.
Yeah, here and there. And there, they actually spoke to Yehuda, and Yehuda admitted it, and he had a scar, and I had a picture of the scar, and it's written down. I have it on paper.
Okay, so this we don't know. We haven't got from them probably everything that they have or had. I don't know. Okay?
So, again.
You know, just a second. You know that you have a problem with some kind of addiction. We don't know if you have some kind of mental problem. Okay? It doesn't mean, even if you have, okay? Even if you have something, but you are treated and you can לטפל בילדים. This is not a reason to take.
But you did take them.
What we have now, it's בעיקר חששות.
From who?
Afraid.
From who? You're afraid of me?
The social services afraid for your children.
For my children, but you put them in my parents' guardianship, which doesn't make any sense. Why would you over the... you took them... Yeah, you keep them with their mother, who hasn't done anything wrong to them. I don't understand why. It doesn't make sense.
You tried to take them out of the country.
I have every right to go back to the country I live in with them.
No, you can't do it when you have a warrant.
Okay, but I didn't know I had a warrant. And why do I have a warrant? I still don't understand any of this.
Because your parents went to, before the social service were מעורבים בכלל, okay?
Okay.
Your parents went to the court and asked for this warrant.
Okay, and why do they get that? Why should somebody get a no exit order on someone?
The court. Okay?
I need to ask the court.
Without hearing you.
Exactly.
He decided that because of what they told him,
Is that fair? Does that sound fair?
I'm not saying it's fair.
Well, it's not justice, that's for sure.
I'm now trying to explain you what happened. I'm not responsible for what happened. I mean, to the decisions of the court. This is what he did. Okay, this is not me, not the social services. The staff, the warrant that says that you can't go out of the country, not you nor your children. The court did it without hearing you, because of what your parents told you.
That's right,
okay?
and that's wrong.
Then he wanted, but what he did, he asked the social services to go and see if there is something מאחורי מה שההורים שלך מספרים.
Okay, but there isn't any proof.
No, he did not. So, he only did, he wanted to freeze the situation, okay? To make sure that you are not harming them.
But nobody checked me.
Going to just, okay, but how are we supposed, you had a lawyer.
Excuse me?
You had a lawyer, she called her mouth.
Mm-hmm.
And she even asked the court on your behalf to do a very dechuk דיון, so you can be heard and the stuff will be dismissed.
But nobody was checking on how the kids were doing at that time.
What the Revachah did, okay, they talked with the Bethesda and they talked with you, and
everything was fine.
And what they understood is that there is a very complicated מערכת יחסים between you and your parents, that they don't know what is your situation מבחינת נפשית. And that's why they wanted and they asked that someone will come and do bdika. Okay? And at the beginning, that's what I thought, and they told me, you scammed.
No, I didn't. No, I never agreed for that, because there's nothing wrong with me. Why do I have to prove there's something wrong with me when there's nothing wrong with me?
But when your parents, ברגע שההורים שלך הגישו בקשה...
Oh, so because they took off...
Just a second. Because they הגישו בקשה to be the legal guardian of your child and said many things about you.
I have full custody. I have full custody of my children.
No,
and it doesn't matter what complaints someone else says about you.
No, but we have the responsibility to check.
Yeah, but you're keeping the boys away from their mother, and that makes no sense to me.
But you must understand that you have to להפריד בין שני הדברים.
Excuse me?
אם לא היה כל הסיפור הזה עם השדה תעופה, כנראה שלא היינו היום במצב שבו...
So you took the boys away from me because I have full custody, and I tried to go back to the home country where my boys were born. I tried to go back home to where this was our home since they were born. And so I don't understand why you have to take my children away from me because I tried to go back home to Canada where I'm from. That makes no sense to me. What is breaking the law? What part of it is breaking the law?
You can't do it.
I can't do what? I can't go back to the country I live in. I have Canadian passports.
That's the culture field.
That's not. How is that breaking the law? I didn't even know I had a no exit. Do you know how shocked I was? I didn't know I had a no exit order on me. Do you know how shocked I was in the border?
No, to know that you didn't know.
Sorry?
I'm surprised to know, to hear what you're saying.
Well, it's the truth.
Now that you didn't know.
It's the truth. Why would I try something that was illegal? Why would I do something that was illegal?
I don't know.
And why would I have any kind of reason to believe that somebody would take my children away other than the threats of the social workers? Take the children away from their mother who did nothing wrong, all because my parents said this and this and that. It makes no sense to me. This is not justice.
We have the responsibility for your children.
But you're not taking responsibility for them. You're not checking on them. I made complaints of physical abuse on my parents' side towards myself and my babies, and nobody checked. Nobody's checking.
The police checking.
No. They're not checking them. You are not checking them. The social workers, the Hama, Hadass, is not checking my parents. They put my children in a dangerous situation by putting them with my parents when they, in fact, were physically and emotionally abusing my children. This is very frustrating for a mother. To not only have her children away from her, but also to know that they are under a dangerous circumstance right now.
I'm hearing you. they are עוקבים אחרי המצב של הילדים, גם בבית
Who is?
וגם
Who is?
Nefama and Dadat and the other social workers.
Yeah, but they don't know what's going on at home. They don't know what they're doing to them at home. I don't know.
They are doing their best to check. I also know that the police is checking your tluna about you had two. I even think you had two.
Yeah, yeah.
I know this is checking. I'm not מעורבת in the details. I don't know exactly what they are doing, but I know this is fine. But now we need to see how we are continuing. So I'm glad to hear just a second that Benny already asked the court to...
it's been too long.
To send.
I also wanted to ask you... Sorry to interrupt. I also wanted to ask you about what you told me not to do in court. You said that I'm not allowed to post anything on Facebook or anything like that. You said I'm not allowed to post anything on Facebook? Something like that. Can you repeat what you said? I don't understand it.
Allowed? I asked you, your lawyer, just okay?
Sure.
There is yesh chok that you are not supposed to לפרסם your children. You can do whatever you want. Okay? I think this is now my, it's not a legal opinion, okay? It's my own opinion. That all this involvement of the people that you חברת is not helpful. But it's your decision to make where your friends are and who gives you the help. Not it's your decision. But I think that the more cooperative you will be, the shorter this will take.
More cooperative with what?
Especially I mean with the חוות דעת שתהיה.
What is it called in English?
חוות דעת. There is a psychologist.
But no one. Why is nobody checking my parents? Why am I being checked? I still don't understand.
No. The psychologist is supposed to check you, your parents, and the children.
Oh, good. Okay.
Okay.
Okay, good.
Everyone. Okay, she's supposed to check everyone, and I need you to be cooperative with her. So it will take as fast as possible, and when we'll have the results, everything will be much easier. And it will, meantime, if the court will have, כבר יחליט, יקבל החלטה, so we can give you the children back. And what we ask is, as conditions you get them. One is that you will be cooperative, okay, with the psychologist. And the second thing, that you won't try to take them again to Canada until it's over, okay? As long as the warrant exists.
Why do I have to do this in Israel? I don't want to live here. I don't want to live in Israel. Why is there no exit order on me? Why does someone not have their human rights to travel wherever they want just because somebody pays a lawyer to do that?
Because now we have a state, we are responsible for your children, and as long as we haven't checked and so that everything is okay.
My children were only here for 1 month and a half.
I know.
That sounds a little bit ridiculous. This is a little bit ridiculous.
They went to court, your parents, and the court decided that he gives them the warrant, okay? And כרגע, the warrant is there.
Okay, but I don't understand why someone should have a warrant that they're not allowed to leave the country. That's a human rights. That's like taking away someone's human rights.
It's only for the human rights. hard for me to do it in English.
Okay, say in Hebrew.
When you have lots of human rights, okay? You have the human right to go wherever you want and to travel all over the world.
I don't have that here.
And just a second.
Mm-hmm.
And your children have the right to help, that someone will take care of them.
I do take care of them. They are healthy.
I'm not saying that you're not. But someone said that they are not being taken care of.
But that's their problem. That's their problem.
No. We as a state, now, the court asked us to see.
But you never looked into it. You never looked into it. You never checked on me. Nobody ever checked on me. No. How come in Canada this wasn't a problem? They saw how I am as a mother. They never had a problem with it. Why is it a problem in Israel?
Well, that's it.
Yeah, but they saw it. They saw it faster than you. They had one meeting with me, and they already knew that the children were okay. One meeting, and you guys, yeah. Nobody ever. The social services never found any issue that I was not a fit mother.
You meeting with them.
With him.
Were in a group, if I remember correctly.
What's that?
You were in a group?
What group?
Yes, you meet כמה פגישות איתם.
With who?
גם ב-2012. With the Canadian, I don't know exactly which one. With the Canadian, חלק ב-2012, חלק now.
No, because I always complained of my parents mistreating my children. Yeah. This has nothing to do with me as a mother.
If I'm trying to explain you the things that you don't do, right?
Oh yeah, okay.
The situation now is we have your human rights to travel, and we have human rights for children to get health and all this stuff. Okay, and when we need to choose between this and that, and when we know that we are not allowing you and them to travel for only a few months.
It's not a few months. There's no time limit. There's no time limit.
No time limit now. But when we will get the psychologist's opinion, and she will say that you are fine and there is nothing with all your parents says, and that there is no problem with you, everything will go down. But I don't know yet what will happen. Okay? But because this is your opportunity to show us.
Why should I prove I'm innocent when I am innocent to begin with?
Because that your parents went to court. Now we have the responsibility.
I hope you never have to go through something like this as a mother. I really hope. I am getting so much more pregnant now. I want to have this child in a democratic country. I want to be in Canada with my children. I don't know if I'm going to be able to travel in a month and a half or as long as it takes. It's going to be even harder. And how do I know that they're going to give me another achlata? They're going to take another 4 weeks doing an achlata again afterwards. You know, I'm worried about all these things.
The only thing that I can tell you about the code is this is shofetet, they don't know. Okay? The Dion was supposed to be another shofet, September, and he was ill, and that's why she used to
I can assure you that it will go back to him is very, very fast.
Okay.
Okay? And he's very nice and very
Fair. Okay.
Okay, but I don't know. It's the decision of the court who will be the judge.
Mhm. Do you think she's going to take longer?
No.
You think she's going to take any longer than now? Do you think the judge is going to take much longer than now? Because it's been a week and...
I really don't know, but I can tell you that it's not regular, and they know that they need to take this decision quickly. It's human beings there. It's not...
My children are begging to be with me. They're begging.
Where do you have an appointment?
In Shoresh.
Shoresh? I really, really hope that they will do it. I will try to see with the secretary and because what is happening.
Please, because I cannot. I'm suffering every day that goes by. All my life was a...
Tell Danny that maybe if tomorrow she wants to decide yes, maybe he'll ask again.
You know, my boys have never been apart from me for longer than half a day. It's been 2 weeks, and I only saw them 1 hour.
I will try to talk with them, okay?
Okay.
That's what I can do now.
Okay. Then thank you, Vered.
You're welcome.
Okay.
You're welcome.
Okay. Bye.